De-dollarisation is the buzzword echoing through Brics summits, finance ministries, and social media reels. As countries look for ways to reduce reliance on the US dollar and America pushes back, one big question keeps coming up. Can the world really move away from the dollar? And if yes, how? Let's break it down. First, what's fueling all this talk? Well, the BRICS bloc, which includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has been championing the idea of building its own financial ecosystem. From cross-border payment platforms to a possible BRICS currency, the idea is to give developing economies more control over how they trade, save, and grow without depending so heavily on the greenback. But here's the reality. Building an alternative is way harder than it sounds. Let's take Brics Pay for example. This was supposed to be a rival to SWIFT, the messaging system used by over 11,000 banks in 200 plus countries for secure international transactions. The idea has been around since 2015, but it hasn't taken off. Why? Because there's a long list of hurdles. No shared political vision, sanctions on major members like Russia and Iran, currency conversion headaches, and trust issues over whether China will end up calling the shots. Even countries like India, who support the idea in principle, are holding back. Instead of betting on Brics Pay, India is pushing forward with proven systems like UPI and direct payment links with trusted partners. But what about the dream of a BRICS currency? Well, it may sound bold, but in practice, it's unlikely to make much of a dent. Here's why the dollar still dominates. It's trusted, it's stable, it's easy to convert, and it works across borders with minimal friction. These qualities aren't just about US power. They're the result of decades of strong institutions, legal protections, and global acceptance. For BRICS to replicate that, it would take years, if not decades, and a level of financial alignment that does not currently exist. So where does India really stand in all of this? So India's approach is pragmatic, not ideological. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has made it clear. The US dollar continues to play a key role in maintaining global financial stability. While India supports using local currencies for specific trade partnerships like with the UAE or Indonesia, it isn't trying to overthrow the dollar. For India, BRICS is a space to push for a fairer global order and not to wage currency wars. And could India benefit from a BRICS-led financial shift? Actually, it might face some downsides. India trades far more with non-BRICS countries than it does within the bloc. So if a regional BRICS currency gains traction, the rupee could lose influence. India might get exposed to external risks like Chinese policy changes or sanctions on Russia, and the RBI could find its autonomy limited by shared monetary frameworks. Worse still, trade costs could rise, not fall, especially with partners outside the BRICS universe. So is the dollar going to disappear anytime soon? Unlikely. Sure, we might see more local currency trade, more digital payment systems, and more gold in central bank vaults. But until there's a global shift in trust, legal certainty, and institutional strength, the dollar remains irreplaceable. De-dollarisation might make headlines, but when it comes to real-world transactions, for now, it's still a dollar-driven world. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to Business Standard for more such decodeds made simple.